Hello and welcome to our wrestling
perspective.
If you like what you see, give it a big thumbs up. If you don't like what you see, give it a thumbs down. And if you're a fan of the bar, believe it or not, give it to the side. And in the famous words of Coke, what does he say, Liz?
I think he says, subby cousin.
This video we'll be reviewing another other than WWE presents Royal Rumble 2019.
Where's that, bro?
What can I say?
Let's just start.
We've been waiting a long time for this, and it's finally here.
Yep.
The 30 men pegging themselves over the top,
and the 30 women.
On the pre-show, the first match, it was just randomly added together. Just Vince's weird head. He's like, yes, this one. Anyway, we saw it was an opportunity at the Raw Tag Team Championships, but the actual match when there was one half of OWP and Razor in Authors of Pain, accompanied by none other than PC Pants himself, Drake Maverick, teaming up with one half of the Revival.
FTR.
Wow, the Revival.
Close enough.
One half of Mechanic, you know, wearing that FTR gear in Scott Dawson. Now, they were going up against the Raw Tag Team Champions in Chad Gable and Bobby Roode, but the only condition was if the weird pairing of the Revive Authors of Pain, if they were to win, they each separately get a future title shot against Glorious Gable. Now let's get to the match.
Oh shit.
In this second match that was on the pre-show, we saw a fatal four-way match for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship, but championship mainly predominantly featured on WWE Network's $9.99 TV show 205 Live.
I reckon it's worth that price just to watch 205 Live. It's gone
It's
good
worth
now.
For the Juggernaut, Buddy Murphy.
And the Edge and Christian show.
Oh yeah, it's always good. But Hideo taking the pin in this match. Wow.
Good. He's done nothing.
I thought they would have stretched out to Mania with Buddy and Hideo hard hitting, but Tozawa not walking out for a pin. He had a good showing in this, and it was just good seeing Buddy get on top and proving why he's the best cruiserweight going on 205 and why he's the best kept secret.
Well, so far with Triple H taking charge, the first dominant champion you had was Cedric Alexander. Now we got Buddy Murphy. I reckon Buddy Murphy's doing even a better job in general. The spots in this match were just utterly amazing. I thought Buddy Murphy's neck was going to snap twice. The multiple spots they did, the one where Hideo was holding up the ropes, Akira went flying out, hit Kalisto, Hurricane Rana to Buddy Murphy. I was wet. The
third and final match for the WWE Royal Rumble pre-show card, we saw a rematch for the WWE United States Championship, going against all the rules of Triple H went out to tell Seth Rollins, hey, in this new era, this new shakety up, there's no rematch clauses.
We'll get to that reason why later.
If you attack the person that beat you for the belt, you will be in line for a WWE United States Championship rematch. Anyway, it was the United States Championship on the line. Shinsuke, the former champion, going up against the man on Rusev Day, Rusev, accompanied by his wonderful wife, the ravishing Lana.
That was actually good. You didn't watch that?
No, I didn't. Oh, I tried to find an ending. Same with the match.
Oh.
No, the match was good, but...
Like the match.
Okay, let's think of logic.
Go on.
Lana's in front of you.
Yes.
You're Shinsuke.
Okay.
You're mouthing off to her.
Yes.
Rusev logic. If I run at him, he's going to go into the rope. What's going to happen? Besides him moving out of the way he hit Lana, if Shinsuke wasn't to move out of the way, he would hit Lana. He was going to hit Lana no matter what. They were in a plan with what happened later on that night. 110%.
We'll get to
they would have got paid by the man.
We'll get to the reason why that whole ending happened with Lana. Me personally, though, I'm just happy Shinsuke has the US title, especially rumors that CN, well, that's not his name anymore, but CN will be going for the belt later on this year. Makes me happy. And I'm happy.
Keep adding more foreigners to the belt. That's what the United States is about.
That's it. No US champions ever
build a wall across the championship. For the first match we saw for the WWE SmackDown Live,
you could have
Women's Champion, we saw none other than the man in Becky Lynch up against the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. Was probably one of the scariest holographic entrances
I
saw that whole
loved it.
night. With all different masks, I thought it was going to all lead up smaller and smaller towards her face, floating there, but with the restrictions and all running towards the ring. I guess it was on a very big time thing. But anyway, match was fantastic. It was good for what it was. Asuka looking dominant, and that's what she needed.
Pretty much all that. I actually thought just seeing the Fatal 4-Way of the Cruiserweights on the pre-show, I thought that match couldn't be topped. I'm not going to say it was topped. Asuka and Becky Lynch though, better than what I thought it would be. Asuka finally now showing that she is dominant. About time. The Carmella feud didn't have to happen. Becky Lynch, I wonder why she lost there.
Exactly right.
We'll get to that part.
In this match, we saw the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships get defended. We saw the best tag team in the world go up for it. We saw Mike the Miz Mizanin in the Miz, the A-lister. He was to team up with the son of the COO, the chairman of the WWE, his best friend, Shane McMahon, up against the reigning, defending SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions, The Bar. The match was alright for what it was, but
I actually thought the Miz was going to turn on Shane.
The Bar just cops up a lot.
Yeah, but Shane made the match though what it was. And think about it. If the Bar actually lost to Shane and Miz, I'm not calling them best friends because, I don't know, Trent and Chucky do it better. If they were to lose it at Mania, it would have been 2 Mania straight. They dropped the belts.
Any big match pay-per-views, they get shafted. The WrestleMania Hardy Boys, when they came back, they got shafted. The Bars were probably...
Wait, wasn't it the Club? Wait, no. Was it the Club?
No, but they were in the match and they got shafted.
Yeah,
they didn't know that they were going to come in. And then they went up against Braun and Nicholas. They lost to a kid, and now they lost it to... I'm guessing you'd have to lose it to the son of the actual company.
Who's nearly 50.
And he had to have a match for Radio. That's what I had.
Great shooting star press though. Loved it. And the
no
Cesaro
watching
swing.
The shooting star press landed perfectly.
But what about Cesaro swing?
Oh, I was surprised that Shane took it that much.
But do you know who was a star of that match? The Miz's dad.
Oh yeah. Without him, this match wouldn't have gone properly. In this match, we saw the WWE Raw Women's Championship go on the line. None other than one of the 4 horsewomen of NXT, Sasha Banks, against none other than Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Loved it, just like the SmackDown Women's. Loved it, better than what I thought it was. I actually thought Sasha did an amazing job as well. Ronda looked dominant, as per usual. Even loved the ending, where they kind of had to shake her hands. But then, you know...
I thought Ronda was going to turn heel.
Nah.
Honestly.
The whole match was good. I thought it was great storytelling. Great. Now watch Sasha Banks and Bayley become the Women's Tag Team Champions, and watch Ronda lose that belt to Mania.
And at the end of the match, Sasha's like... You know what, I think I forgot to tell her. In this match, we saw the second annual Women's 30 Women Royal Rumble. This match, we didn't see many returns. We saw a lot of surprises from the NXT UK and a lot of the developmental evolution things, like Zia Lee. She wasn't much on NXT, but she was like Mae Young Classic.
Mae Young Classic, you had
Casey Catanzaro as well. Seeing her, not only is she gaining all that mainstream from the Mae Young Classic, she was also on that reality TV show, American Ninja Warrior.
Which you can actually see. Which you can actually see, well, no, I'm not going to actually plug the show, but you can actually see her influences on the match, because she did a better job than Kofi Kingston. And Naomi did as well. They both did it better. I don't take it back.
You're adding too many people that you just can escape like that.
We'll just wait until we get to the men's Royal Rumble, then I'll shit on Kofi Kingston.
And what can I say about the match? Ember had a strong showing. Tamina had a stronger showing than what she should have. Candice LeRae didn't have a pop that I reckon that she should have had.
Most disappointing showing.
When she came in, she was worried too much about spots. I reckon that's what led to her whole point.
No, honestly, I thought the match actually started off pretty slow. It was pretty weak at the beginning. It probably goes off the women, the actual females you actually had in the match. I actually thought Liv Morgan getting out so easily. I thought that was pretty upsetting.
Zelina Vega hiding under the ring like a sneaky little minx, only to find out that Hornswoggle was there. Leading up with the whole Botch Club episode when Titus O'Neil slid under the Greatest Royal Rumble ring, and he said he was hiding for Hornswoggle, adding that perception that Hornswoggle is always under that ring.
Before I come off as racist, is she Spanish?
She is Spanish.
Melina, is she Spanish?
Yes, she is. In this match, it was the third last match we saw for the WWE Championship. We saw the real AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, going up for the WWE Championship against the new WWE Champion,
Not the former.
the new Daniel Bryan.
Yes is dead.
I am surprised there wasn't a burger spot in this match.
Well, we saw that on the pre-show.
Honestly, yeah, he actually did a whole interview and even stepping on the burger.
That's bad.
I felt very sorry for the cleaners to go clean up that, because that soaked up the concrete real quick.
That was just bad publicity.
There was a stick in there.
Out of all the matches that I actually wanted to really see, I thought that was pretty disappointing. I know that you actually marked out, considering that Eric Rowan was actually there to help out Daniel Bryan.
He's getting hippie friends. It's perfect. He should have a whole.
Yeah, but what's happened to the Bludgeon Brothers? Have you just completely dropped it now?
Just drop it.
Where's Luke
Just
Harper?
drop it. Luke Harper is perfect how he is separate. Push him as a separate big guy. Have Rowan, because he can actually talk. He's got a decent voice. He's got a big thing. I marked for the fact that back in the day when Daniel Bryan was meant to come in with the whole shaved head and the beard, whenever he'll go out under the ring, Eric Rowan was meant to come out. That was the old storyline for him.
Really?
So seeing that here up live, I'm like,
so are they making a vegan tag team or something?
must be.
Hippie
I'm
tag
loving
team.
every part of it.
Hippie World Order. Peace.
Juice, where you at? For the semi-main event, for the Raw side, we saw the WWE Universal Championship. We saw, do you believe in female?
It's for everybody.
Go up against the reigning, defending Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar.
I forgot what he looked like.
When he came, I'm like, did he get skinnier, like around the neck wise?
Maybe that's just a facial thing.
Yeah, I think it was the facial that they blended with it to make it.
Oh, okay. I know I'm going straight to the end here. When he put Finn Balor in the submission, did you see his eyes?
His eyes were fantastic.
I was terrified.
He's like, you're done.
It was worse than the Undertaker match.
Oh,
much worse. And was he making those noises again?
Yep.
Can we just
think
mute him?
he hurt his stomach legitness.
Can we edit him out?
When he went to the corner of the table twice in the same spot, I'm like, oh, that looks a bit, how you going? And when he done the suplexes, he was actually grunting. And to say that Braun went a bit too fast and he punched him in the head, what about Finn? Straight from the get-go, kicks to the chest,
Loved it.
kick to the face.
Do you see the marks on his stomach?
I saw the
Oh
marks.
man,
on his
he
stomach.
stepped all over him. But I think this match actually continued in the way of how Brock Lesnar's good at actually facing former indie wrestlers. Whenever he's actually up against your Samoa Joes, your Finn Balor's, your AJ Styles, your Daniel Bryan's, he pulls out the good stuff.
Missed opportunity to have all the Raw roster go around the ring and cheer Finn Balor because he's for everyone and
I think that's
capitalize.
more for sexuality, though.
But
Not for half jobbers.
why couldn't he just
Miscoders.
give an F5 to the whole community? So put it burying them all. He's like, no, if I'm just going to bury the leader, I might as well bury the whole club.
I was actually going to be pretty disappointed if I didn't see an F5. We got it after the match.
And now there's 2 Bs to Bella's club. Did you see if his gear?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Good showing from Finn. Good showing.
And for the main event of WWE Presents Royal Rumble 2019, this is the Royal Rumble. The winner out of this 30-man over-the-top contest will secure the main event of WrestleMania 35. Why Nia? I'm going straight to the end.
Nah, best part of the match.
No.
Best part. When I saw Randy line up for that RKO, I was getting so excited. When
No.
it didn't happen, I was
No.
getting disappointed.
No.
You gotta hear me out. It was actually so good. First the super kick, I'm like, yeah. Then the 619, I'm like, yeah. Then the RKO, yeah.
What about the release papers? No.
Okay, the only bad thing was the Mustafa Ali part. That's what upset me. He takes
Missed
out Samoa Joe.
opportunities. The whole
No
match.
sense.
The whole match from the get-go was missed opportunities.
Nah, but
You
you
had to
love
have-
seeing Shelton Benjamin. You love seeing No Way Jose.
Okay.
Tell me
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Yeah.
NXT TakeOver when Adam Cole went up against Aleister Black and they had an Extreme Rules match.
Yes.
Adam Cole came out the next night in the Royal Rumble all taped up.
Yes.
You had Johnny Gargano and Ricochet have this back-to-back brutal match.
Yes.
Plus after that brutal match, what did he have after the whole NXT finished? He had a brutal ball. What happened?
Ball.
We had ball.
Brutal.
He didn't come taped up whatsoever. He was still jumping like a minx. His showing was a bit off because his speed is on a different level when going into a Royal Rumble. It's meant to be slow paced because you're in there for a long time.
Yeah, but Gargano's too good though. Okay, well, how about you go to the pros there? Aleister Black had a great showing. Pete Dunne also had a great showing as well.
Aleister Black to have a face-off with Andrade because they both had their NXT championship.
But we did have the Samoa Joe Shinsuke though. That was going well. I think the biggest disappointment though, there was plenty of them. No way, I don't think he even broke the record.
Jeff Jarrett, I have to say him in that type of attire again. I'm not body shaming, but while gear stays in the 80s, just keep it in the closet. Don't try to squeeze back into it. Make a new pair.
I actually didn't get it. Elias was number 1. JJ was number 2. Where was Honky Donk? Where was Road Dogg at number 3? So many missed opportunities with that match. But Kurt Hawkins though, and Titus O'Neil. Best part about the match. But just like the women's, how we knew that Becky would actually enter the match and win it. We all knew that Seth was going to win. But the way he won it by curb stomping Braun Strowman, perfect.
The person that's in the top 1% didn't even debut in the Rumble.
Oh yeah, Lacey Evans.
Honestly, how is he meant to debut now? All he's been doing on Raw and SmackDown has been looking at mirrors.
I guess you can say his percentage chance was pretty low. His time will come, don't worry. Be patient.
This Royal Rumble just strictly irritated me to the point because there was so much missed opportunities within it. It became very predictable. Dean Ambrose showing wasn't as strong. Bobby Lashley falling out straight away. But then putting Seth through a table, only Seth not to feel any of that pain. He should have double curb stomped on Strowman, but he didn't.
One's enough. Just like 1 out of 5. But I figured out that how to get EC3 over. I reckon he needs to be Daniel Bryan's rookie. What do you think? Cash.
Overall for WWE presents Royal Rumble 2019.
As per usual, NXT did it better. Surprisingly though, I actually thought all 3 women's matches were better than the NXT counterparts. I actually thought this Rumble was actually very predictable. We knew Steph was going to win.
I think WWE honestly left something at home and needs to do a U-turn before they hop on the road to WrestleMania.
So far, though, it looks like it is building up very nicely. We know that Becky's going to be challenging Ronda. We know that Seth Rollins, because, it's not going to make sense if, Monday Night Rollins challenges Daniel Bryan. He's going to go up against Brock Lesnar. I'm very intrigued at what's going to happen with the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships with not-so-best friends Shane and The Miz. We can obviously see Sasha. She's going to probably go on to win the tag team belts with Bayley. Shinsuke, I reckon he'll drop the belt to maybe CN at Mania for the US.
So I'm guessing WWE SmackDown Live are the ones to walk away with the Elimination Chamber.
Well, wait, didn't they advertise 2 chamber matches for the next chamber pay-per-view?
Well, you got to have a women's as well.
Well, you're only going to have.
If you have Becky Lynch that came out of nowhere, and if she's going to choose Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania, you're going to have 1 Raw, 1 SmackDown.
Yeah, but one match is already for the SmackDown Women's the Tag Team Championships.
And then one for
the
men's.
So the other one will be for the men's. It'll probably go towards the SmackDown one. Where, if this is AJ Styles' last showing for the WWE Championship, I'm assuming he'll go on to be Randy. Don't you dare say Mustafa Ali. I wouldn't personally mind. I like seeing Seth Rollins twice in one night. Maybe a little bit of Elias 3 times in one night.
Mustafa Ali looks like a cruiserweight that was mutatedly filmed by Roman Reigns.
Oh, don't say
and
that.
Seth Rollins.
Don't say that. Yuck.
And he lights up like Naomi.
Look, we got the chamber to look forward to. Things could still look bright.
All I can say, Royal Rumble, it's an up. It wasn't as predictable with the predictions, but when the ending and results came out, we're like, yeah, no crap.
Definitely did. Last year did it better.
Last year did it better. But we got Fastlane to look forward. But
Fastlane, I thought it was Chamber.
Then we got Elimination Chamber to look forward to. And then straight after that, we're on the road. We're officially on the road to WrestleMania.
I think we actually officially started now.
We officially started. We're going straight. I think it's Fastlane then Chamber, or Chamber then Fastlane. Anyway,
Just
we all know
Fastlane.
we're straight ahead, and it would be interesting to see what comes out of these NXT debuts.
Velveteen Day to probably debut on the Raw after Mania. Aleister Black, I reckon he's already main roster. I reckon he'll go up against Dean Ambrose. Pete Dunne, he's not going to be going to main roster until he drops a UK title, most likely to Walter. I pray that he doesn't drop it to Walter. No offense to Walter, please don't chop me. Well, there's a lot of great things coming. Ricochet, I pray to God they don't bring him up right now. You've already taken Heavy Machinery, you took EC3, you took Lars unless he gets another anxiety attack.
But you gotta say, Ricochet versus Buddy, WrestleMania.
Oh yeah. Wait, do you think he might? No shit, you heard it here first.
No.
Can you put the line up quickly?
No, I can't.
Flick it.
Electricity bills are too hard. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like this video, give it a thumbs down. If you're a fan of the bar, give it to the side. In the famous words of Coke.
Yeah, sorry, cousin.